Welcome back. We grow up hearing that one person can make a difference, but sometimes it feels like one isn't enough. We received an email from a viewer who said that one woman was changing an entire town for the better. So I headed to Milford to learn that sometimes one is all you need. When you walk around downtown Milford, it feels very ordinary. It has what you might expect in a small town. The local paper.
When it's not in their mailbox on Thursday, they're on the phone, well, where I didn't get my paper.
A couple shops.
Business is going really good.
But sidewalk isn't the only thing that connects these businesses.
I just can't praise her enough for what she's done to keep our little town going. It's just great.
If it wasn't for her, half of our town would probably be tore down.
It's all about, well, I could do that.
Colleen Reed is a farmer. She never had any formal construction training, but that didn't stop her from following her dad's example.
You have that off time to do things, and that's what I saw my dad do. He built things. What they say, how do you know what you're doing? And I either watch TV or read books, or really it's not, I hate to make it sound bad, but it's not rocket science, unless you're talking engineering things, which I usually stay away from. I just do, the pretty things, and then I leave the major things to the professionals. The ceilings are just the most gorgeous thing I've ever seen. I could just sit here and look at it all day because I think of the craftsmanship that went into it. They don't make these anymore. That's why I'm trying to save them.
So how big is your crew of people that you work with?
Just myself, and then the kids if they need money, because I've always got a job for them.
Each of the 4 buildings had its own challenges, but Colleen estimates she can rehab 1,200 square feet in about 2 months.
It's just like a job. It's quite weird. I show up probably more diligently than people who get paid. I don't get paid anything. But I show up every day. I wouldn't have been able to do any of this if I had to pay people to do it. You know you love something if you'll do it for free. A lot of people say it looks overwhelming, but I don't see it that way. I just see it piece by piece. It's just a list in my mind. So yeah, I don't worry about making mistakes. You learn from, I've made plenty of them, I've learned. Don't do that again. Anything can be done by one person, it's just not pretty.
It's amazing. She does very good work. The floors wasn't done like they are. The walls weren't done. She come in and made it beautiful.
This used to be a garage. She transformed it into my office, and I've been here and I love it.
5 businesses can all thank Colleen for their new homes, and a few more are still to come. But this one may be the most thankful.
All of this is free, but they do take donations. So it's geared for people who can't afford the clothes, but other people come in and shop, actually. I knew that they wouldn't be able to, afford the upkeep or, to fix it or anything, so I offered to buy it and fix it up, and they could use it.
So do they just pay rent to you?
No, they don't pay rent. I donate it, and then they pay the utilities, I guess. They keep it warm, It was just, I guess I was doing it to save the building. It just seemed like the thing to do. I didn't really put much thought into it to say, oh, I'm losing X amount of dollars. It just needed to be done, so that's what I did. I had to do it. I had to save it.
That's a pretty big act of charity, it seems like.
Or stupidity, I'm not sure. I don't know what you label it. My belief is the look of your downtown signifies the feeling of the town. So if it looks run down, then that's the feeling of the town. And I've so noticed it with my work. I mean, people will walk by while I'm working on them and just say thank you. Everybody says thank you. It's because you feel better when your downtown looks better. I mean, just community pride, I guess.
I could have never followed my dreams, because this was one of my dreams to have, is a flower shop. If it wasn't for her, I wouldn't be able to do it.
I can look ahead and it looks bright, that I can still keep the paper going because she's helped me out in this way.
Build it and they will come, so, and they have.
How cool is that?
Yeah, I am so excited to see what's coming because, you know, she already kind of reached out to other owners of buildings and said, hey, if you're ever looking, you know, to get rid of this, I'm certainly open to taking it on. That one room, you commented on it, is beautiful. That's going to be like a community center. So hopefully classes and things for senior citizens in the area, maybe kids, summer programs. So I love the idea that she is building community
She absolutely
and building
is.
the town, and everyone's excited about it.
Yeah, and the